The last couple of weeks, the inauguration speech, the executive orders, how has that left you feeling?
It's left me feeling pretty scared and uncertain. I didn't think so much was going to happen so fast and it would be so bad.
Ollie doesn't want to have to move again, but if he starts to feel unsafe, he's keeping his options open.
Where are you looking?
Mainly Canada because it's so close, and we've heard that the protections are better for people like us, or at least not so hostile. So Canada is probably the top of the list.
To qualify for asylum in Canada, you must prove a well-founded fear of persecution based on race, religion, nationality, political opinion, or membership in a particular social group, which includes LGBTQ+ people.
Is it weird, to sort of be thinking about leaving America, to have considered that?
It's so dystopian. We're living the Handmaid's Tale. Like, how is this the United States of America? Words come out of my mouth, and in my head, I'm like, this can't be real. This can't, right? It's so bizarre. We're in the United States of America, the most powerful country in the world. And its citizens are looking at asylum in other countries. Make it make sense.
Batista Migration Law Group.
In this Toronto law firm, dozens of calls a day since inauguration, mostly from trans Americans.
I've just been working through a bit of a backlog.
Lawyer Joyce Nakang says the Trump administration's slew of executive orders targeting trans people might allow them to claim asylum.
Typically, those claims have been hard because what you have to prove is that the state is unwilling or unable to protect you and that there's nowhere else in your country that you can go and live safely. Now, with these changes that have been happening and these orders that have been now passed down, I think we're seeing a lot clearer picture of the state being the agent of persecution.
And there's another issue. Because the federal government will only recognize two genders, Americans who may not look like the gender on their passport or who have the gender-neutral X marker are now afraid to cross the border.
We don't know if that just means increased scrutiny at the border or if it means a denial of entry or potentially confiscation of those documents.
Elliot Duvall is one of those Americans caught in documentation limbo.
I am scared to go back because, one, that my passport still says a female on it. It still says a female on it, and I don't look anything like a female. So to hand over my passport to the border guards is terrifying. And they're just gonna question me down to the bone. And I don't think I'd mentally be able to handle that, to be honest. I would just cry.